Welcome to Bosco Campus Vision YouTube channel of Kottayam Don Bosco College. I am Ranier, faculty member of PG Department of English. This time I am here with the paper European Fiction, which is the elective paper for MA English Semester 3 students under Kerala University. In this series, we are discussing modern and postmodern novels. So my dear students, I hope you remember in our previous classes we discussed an introduction, character analysis and the summary of the novel Tintram. Today, let's continue the novel Tintram. So in today's class we are discussing the critical analysis of the novel. So before going deep into the critical analysis, let's have a recap. I would like to remind you about the novel Tintram. It is the first novel of Danzig trilogy, Die Blitz-Trommel, written by Günter Grass. It is a magic realistic work and it was a satirical panorama of German reality during the first half of modernism. So as I mentioned, this novel is taken from a trilogy. The name of the trilogy was Die Blitz-Trommel. The other works of the trilogy are Cat and Mouse and Dog Years. Danzig trilogy focuses on the interwar and wartime period in the city of Danzig. This novel Tintram was adapted into a film in 1979. So as I mentioned in the last class, there is a lot of characters are presented in this novel. It is set on the background of Second World War. Okay, so now let's begin the critical analysis of the novel. When we analyze the novel critically, we can see that the novel tells the story of the growth and development of a Clairaudian baby, and that Clairaudian baby was Oscar Masserath. So Clairaudian baby suggests the baby with magical powers. Being endowed with unique idiosyncratic attributes, he is quite cognizant of people's hidden thoughts and feelings from the moment of his birth. So while he is still an infant, he hears his parents deciding to give him a Tintram on his third birthday as a present. And he also overhears that he will inherit a small grocery shop as the family business when he reaches maturity. So at that moment, by overhearing this thing, at that moment, little Oscar determined not to grow to maturity and decided to stop growing after receiving the drum on his third birthday. So he finds an unusual repose and tranquility with the drum, and this new toy appears to be his favorite method of communication. Okay, so and another thing is, in this novel, the toy Tintram has an effective role. And this toy Tintram, as I mentioned, on his third birthday, Oscar Masserath got this Tintram as a birthday gift from his parents. He is the protagonist and the only fully realized character, displays a kind of mythical personality that has rooted in German folk traditions. So from childhood onwards, he exhibits a rare intellectual skill, and that skill is seen quite rational and cognizant. The charm and fascination of the drum is associated with Oscar's vigor, because after getting this drum, he used to react others by beating the drum. So this is associated with Oscar's vigor, vitality and liveliness, as well as his military attitude to Nazi Germany. This toy appears as a symbol of his guilt, and he tries to bury it, assuming that he can free himself from his numerous social responsibilities. Then this baby, protagonist of the novel, Oscar Masserath. So Oscar Masserath, as I mentioned, is a Clairaudian baby, and he possesses certain magical powers. And these magical elements are one of the major features of this novel. So the novel begins with Oscar's bizarre memoirs with an exhaustive account of his maternal grandmother Anna Bronsky. Then he voluntarily stopped his growing when his mother presents him a tin drum as his birthday gift. So astonishingly, he finds out that he has been endowed with an amazing vocal power capable to vibrate and break window glasses. So that is one of the magical thing associated with Oscar Massera. There are a lot of magical powers associated with Oscar. The first one is he is a dwarf. At the age of 3, the physical growth has stopped. Second thing is he used to react by using the tin drum, and he has the ability to make high pitch noise, and because of this high pitch noise the glass panes will shatter. So that is another speciality. But he unfortunately misused all this talent for wrongdoings and illegal actions. And he frequently uses this glass shattering voice in defense of his drum, and that is always with him. In the passage of time, as he gets older, new living conditions and social circumstances make him stop remaining a dwarf and incite him to grow again. Another important thing we can find from this novel is that this novel is narrated in the form of a memoir. So the novel, it is presented in 3 books, and book 1, it is mentioned that Oscar Massera himself is narrating the story from a lunatic asylum. So it is presented in the form of a memoir. And this novel is actually set on the background of World War. 3 stages are presented in this novel. Before the Second World War, during the Second World War, and after the Second World War. So many of the characters were murdered during this war time. Another important thing associated with this novel is presented in the form of a Picaresque novel. Picaresque novel, it tells the story of the protagonist's adventurous life. So here the protagonist is Oscar Massera. So we can simply say that it is a best example of a Picaresque novel. And there is another question associated with this novel is this novel a magic realistic piece? Gundergrass's The Tin Drum does not completely conform to all fictional elements of magic realism because it violates and contradicts the basic elements of magic realism. The basic element of a magic realistic work is authorial reticence. This novel, The Tin Drum, violates this rule. And when we consider the narrative technique, narrative mode also, we can't say that this is a magic realistic novel. But one thing is definitely is there, magic elements are there, realistic elements are there, but it actually doesn't possess authoritarian reticence or the narrative, the complete feature of a narrative technique. So this kind of magic employed in this novel does not comply with paucity and momentariness. It is these 2 elements, paucity and momentariness, are the sub-elements of magic realism. But the novel, The Tin Drum, doesn't follow these 2 elements, paucity and momentariness. Paucity denotes that extraordinary events should occur incessantly or frequently. And by the term momentariness, it is inferred that regarding the hidden and occult nature of magic, it should happen momentarily and unprompted. And consequently, it cannot be controllable. So, the 2 sub-elements, paucity and momentariness, this novel, The Tin Drum, doesn't fulfill these 2 elements. So we can't say that this is completely a magic realistic work, even though some of the critics and the writer himself acclaimed that this is a magic realistic novel. Then The books, as I mentioned, this novel is presented as three books. These books of the novel depict Second World War period. That means pre-war period, then during the period of World War, Second World War, and post-war period. Then, and we can also say that there we can see some of the realistic elements from the novel, because it provides exact details of the typography of Danzig. So Danzig, it is taken from, this novel is taken from Danzig trilogy. So Danzig is the recurrent image that appeared in Günter Grass's novel. So this novel provides exact details of the typography of Danzig. Then speech patterns of social groups. In the novel, there are different types of social groups were presented. The circus people, then the people from the family of Oscar. So such different types of people, types of society is presented. Types of society are presented in this novel. So this novel provide the exact details of the speech patterns of different social groups and the milieu of the lower middle class people, then the chronology of historical incidents, etc. So when the German soldiers, Nazi soldiers attacked the Polish posters, so all these are the examples of realistic elements. So to certain extent we can see, or we can find out a lot of realistic elements from the novel. Then when we analyze the themes presented in this novel, we can see that the theme of isolation, then the theme of sexual incidents and lusts, then warfare, vanity and morality. So all these things are presented as themes in this novel. The first one is isolation. In the case of the theme of isolation, Oscar's isolation. Even though Oscar has friend, literally he's alone. So here relationships are just a huge strain. Oscar didn't want to be born. His goal was to climb back to his mother's womb. So definitely the theme of isolation is presented through the character Oscar Maserath. And the second theme, the theme of sex and lust. Oscar gets exposed to sex in his early age itself. Several times he witnessed sexual incident, and for him sex is only a lustful activity. So he develops sexual feelings as he gets older despite his childlike body. Another important thing is warfare, incidents of warfare. Two wars referred in the novel. Even though the novel is set on the background of Second World War, actually two wars are referred in this novel, First World War and Second World War. It is in the First World War, Oscar's assumed father, Alfred Maserath, was wounded. And it is during the Second World War, he grew up and his presumed father died. His presumed father was Jan Bronsky. So, he has two fathers, Polish and German father. Then when we consider the war as a theme, we can see from the novel there is a description of destruction of Kristallnacht and also Nazi parades. So all these are the examples of different theme associated with war presented in this novel. And when we consider the themes of vanity and morality, so vanity and morality of Oscar is trying to convince others that he is superior. So in many incidents he loses his pride, but still he trying to prove that he is superior when compared to other people, because so he possesses the special ability. So by highlighting that, he is trying to convince others that he is superior, or he is somewhat in a same position when compared to other people. So when we analyze the novel critically, we can see that these are the major points discussed in the novel. First one is growth and development of the Clairaudian baby Oscar Maserath. Second one is the role of Tintram in the novel. Third one is the magical powers of Oscar. Then magic elements of the fiction. Then next one is narrative in the form of a memoir. This novel is narrated in the form of a memoir. Then the influence of Second World War, then magic realistic features. So there is a question whether this can be categorized in the genre of magic realism. Then the influence of war on the novel. Then realistic elements in the novel. So then the themes, when we consider themes of the novel, we can see isolation, sex and lust, warfare, vanity, morality. So all these are the themes discussed in this novel. So my dear students, with this I am concluding for today. I hope you understood. Please go through the lectures associated with the novel Tintram. Try to do the homework and send me through WhatsApp. Thank you. Have a nice time.